I have no idea what I bought. It's in these boxes right here. And I said, well, will it make me money? And he goes, give me 400.
How much did you just tell us you would give for this whole box?
35 or 40.
She went up. As Lucas and I are here, we have to get our Suburban unloaded. No, this was Saturday. We bought this Saturday, right when the trailer came in from Florida. I bought this and threw it on the truck. Another friend of ours sells to me a lot. He said, here, Jacob, I got this load. It's $500. And I said, okay. And then I said, what is it? And he goes, it should be all right. And I said, well, will it make me money? And he goes, give me 400 then. I'll just take 400 for it. So I have no idea what I bought. It's in these boxes right here. I bought off this gentleman for a lot of years, and he's always done me right. So we will see what we got. So this is the beginning of these boxes. This is fun. That's Royal Beirut. That's a really cool piece. This is an old piece, turn of the century mug. It's got an opaque, you can see through it. So just an unusual piece, little child. It's more of a pressed glass piece. This stuff is cold. It's kind of getting cold here in Ohio. A little bell. So there's a really cool bell, and it looks like maybe, isn't that like a Heisey pattern or something maybe? Or a Cambridge? Fun. So this one is a Fenton Burmese piece. It's hand painted. That's fun. This is all part of the $400 group. Let's see what else is in this box. It looks like another piece of Fenton, a piece of Fenton cranberry. Beautiful opalescent. It's gonna go well with the other Fenton that's for this auction as well. Oh, Mary Gregory. This is cool. Lots of bubble wrap on this stuff. So that's a set. So now we have a pair of these Fenton opalescent pieces. This is chintz. I'm pretty sure this is a chintz pattern. It's English, but that pattern is a chintz pattern. It'll be fun. Let's see if there's a salsa for that one. Oh, really cool top for a hen on the nest. And it's caramel slag color. This is like Christmas here. Oh, here we go. This is fun. So now we have the whole piece complete. I like that piece. We have a knife rest. So that'll go on the shelf as well. So now we are up to 3. 4 of these. Let's keep going. Put those down here. Looks like some more artwork. There's another one. Nice walnut frames. These Victorian frames like this we used to sell for a lot of money, but the market has drastically changed on those. Okay, that's fun. Hand painted all the way around. It's probably a French mark. Yeah, this is a Cornet Limoges, France mark on there. So that is a beautiful bowl. Nice work, gilt edges all the way. It's USA, Iroquois, China, USA. So, Iroquois, China, USA. Set that to the side. And here's a big compote, Moon and Stars pattern compote. I'm hoping there's some more of the Fenton pieces, but these are kind of fun. They're cobalt. They've got the little ball on the bottom right there. It looks like there's going to be a set of these. Yeah, that hurts. Anytime you see a chip on stemware, yeah, it's right on that edge. It really, really hurts the price. Here's another piece here. Piece of Hall. Yep, that's fine. Nice little Hall teapot. This is what I'm dealing with. This box here, it looks like they've had at a yard sale or something, but everything's they're all in original boxes. Christmas bells and Christmas ornaments. There's Balik in there. So there ended up being 4 of these that we found so far. Just the one has the chip. Hopefully there's some more in here. We got Lucas in here now, so we're both kind of going through this. And this is the box that we paid $400 for. And the guy just said it was a good deal. Again, we really don't know what we're getting into. It's kind of like Christmas. Hey, that matches the ones that we have over there. These are pink. They look like they're Depression, but they're not that old. These are more like out of the 70s, they feel like. I don't think these are early pink Depression. They just don't feel like they're old. The cobalt ones I think are older. But, okay, here we go. So we have a Currier and Ives scene. What do we have here? This is a Currier and Ives scene, and it's made in England, Staffordshire, England. That's kind of cute. This one here, part of the deal. Yep, that's definitely pressed glass.
Pressed, yeah.
A little cobalt piece. We got a small wine or a cordial of some sort. Yep. All right, Luke, is this cut or is this press, or is this, what do we got here? Tell me.
Just touching it feels pressed.
Okay, so tell me how you know that now.
Well, it's not very sharp.
So
It's very rounded.
So the edges, all this is all rounded. Show our viewers what you're talking about. Like
I doubt you guys can really see it, but you can feel all this design up here. It's not very sharp. It's all very rounded. As well, if you hold it up to the light, you can just see that there's no cuts in it.
There's no cuts. You can actually see that it's one piece of glass, just like it's one piece molded that way.
Yeah.
It's not actually cut that way. That's good. See, you're learning. That's awesome. Yeah, so look, this is another one in here. So this is the third size now. So now we have this size here as well. That's a fun piece. I like this one. So here we go. Just test again. Cut or pressed?
Going off touch, it looks more cut. Going off look, it looks molded.
Well, you got to go off of what you see. So tell me what you think. Is this cold? Is this molded or is this cut glass?
Hold it up to the light. Definitely molded.
Definitely molded. Okay, you're starting to really be able to tell the difference. Like the first day, you're like, I have no idea how to tell. Now you're getting where you're telling it apart.
Yep.
So you're improving. Okay, so this is interesting. This is the piece of glass that's got a mark in the middle. Tell our viewers what the mark is so they understand what we're looking for.
It's a little triangle with a C on the.
A triangle with the C. So do you know what company that means? So this is an old company. This is Cambridge Glass. Show our viewers this one time. This is good because if you're looking right in the middle, so the mark right here. I don't know if you can get that where they can see that. Yeah, right there. See that triangle with the C? That is Cambridge Glass, and that's really popular. 20 years ago we were selling that stuff. We could have gotten just $20, $30 out of a piece like that. As a matter of fact, at one point we had a pair of Heisey candlesticks. They were Empress pattern, Alexandrite color, and we sold them for around $700 here at the auction, somewhere in there. And that was in Donaldsville before we went out to the Heart of Ohio Antique Sale. That's how long ago it was. That's been 30 years ago. That elegant glassware of years past used to be so expensive. All right, Luke, anything else interesting? I'm finding lots of just regular porcelain type stuff that we sell in groups.
This is Nippon.
Nippon, it's just, they didn't bring a whole lot anymore. There's a little stack of them. We'll sell those as one lot for sure. Little wall hanging. Here's a rose medallion, but it's just not an old one. This is probably made in the 1980s to look older. What else we got there, Luke? CS, let me see.
CS Prussia.
CS Prussia. So RS Prussia is what the mark that you want to have, but Prussia is made in the Prussian part of Europe, Germany, old Germany. So that's good that it's marked. It's got some age to it. It used to be very popular, all the Prussia pieces, and no matter what kind they were all popular. But now we just don't get a lot out of it. Another Prussia story for you here. I bought a Prussia. It was a chocolate pot with a lady on the side, and it had a hairline crack in it. And we bought it at an auction in Alabama for $350. And this is going back 25 years ago. We sold it for, I think it was $2,300. And I was probably 19 or 20. I was about your age, but I recognized I seen it in a book and I recognized the pattern. Then I went and found another book and looked it up. It was before the internet. You had to have books for everything. And it listed for a lot of money, and it was unmarked, and nobody else in the auction really knew what it was. And so I had the advantage, and I bought it, and then we brought it here to our auction, and we advertised it as what it should be. And we had a lot of collectors at the time for it, and we sold it, and we made a lot of money on it. So that does happen, and it still happens today with different things. These are Nippon. This match those are. So these are salts. So I bet those are the trays that go with the salts. Oh, here, this matches too. This is all the same. So this is all Nippon. It's all matches. So we have this tray here, and then we have all these salt dips and these little butter pats that kind of all the same size. And that's the end of this box, Luke. I don't know. We spent $400, and I'm not quite sure we're there yet. We're gonna get another box out. Hey, we got Josh with us now. We gotta change that film here. Hold on. There we go. All right, so now we got Josh joined us. That was just on the floor. I don't know. Came out of something. But we're still digging through this $400 lot, Josh. So you were I don't know if you were you out there when we bought this? You got in right at the end.
I say I was not. You had told me about it. You told me he was coming in, but I did not see it when you bought it.
So we paid $400 for this group. I showed you in the back of the Suburban earlier, and this is really fun. These little tin types, Josh, this is a whole group of nice little tin. I like this group. Now, these are the small ones. Look at the size. These are cool.
Now, will the size help them?
I think that being a set like this, they're pretty good condition. These are all tin types. Let me hold them up where you guys can see them. And look at that. That's really cool. They probably can't see them very well on there, but anyways, we'll sell this as like a lot or two, and I think they'll bring like $20 or something for that group. So that's probably a good little. This tin type's fun. This has got 4 guys on it, and found my glasses. Let me put them on. Yeah, just a 4 guy. I mean, can you imagine sitting and getting your photo taken and it looking like this when we're done? I mean, that's just wild. When you have to sit through that thing. Now it's a selfie stick and boom, you get them really fast. Okay, back to the glassware. So Josh, what are you getting on your side? You got those little lanterns there. Are those the ones that we have like at the warehouse, or are those the old ones?
I'm pretty sure that's Billy the Kid in there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Billy the Kid. That's it.
It might be Billy. Maybe it was a kid once.
Billy and the Kid. Hey, look, that matches these. Here's a nice set, like a little dessert set. So this is all Nippon, guys. This is actually pretty nice. Nippon, this is a hand-painted set. It's got the maple leaf marked on the back. All gilt and cobalt decoration with gilt over top. And there's a stacked set of trays and a little charger. So, yeah, that's a good find for the lot. That'll help. Hey, Josh, this is nice. Oh, wow. So this is a Wave Crest piece. This is unmarked, but I'm pretty positive that's Wave Crest. These used to bring $70, $80, $90. Today it'll probably bring $10 to $20, but nice Victorian piece of Wave Crest glass.
I thought it was a broken glass, but just got
It's a
flipped over.
bell.
It's a bell.
It's a bell. He had it upside down. Now that looks like that looks like a Heisey bell. That's a Heisey bell. That's a rose. That's the rose pattern. That's that booklet we had, Luke.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, right here. Here we go. We have a Heisey Rose book and an original Heisey Rose bell.
What's up, Dad?
Hey, Dad just got here. We're checking out and see if our $400 was good or bad. All right, we got a porcelain figurine, and this is signed up. This is a P. Buckley Moss. So P. Buckley Moss porcelain figurine, and P. Buckley Moss was famous for the prints, obviously, and the painting, whatnot. But I don't know how P. Buckley Moss porcelain will be. I would expect we're going to get like $10 or $15 range out of that one. This is fun. It's like Christmas. Now here's a piece. This is looks like a Mount Washington piece, and it's got good decoration all the way around. So this is a Victorian piece, really nice decorated glass, and this is the stuff that everyone wanted 20 years ago, and that today is kind of more difficult to sell. And it looks like that she probably originally had paid $85 for it. It's an old sticker on the bottom with a price on it. So I don't know if it's marked or not. Let's have a look. Balik, tell us about it.
I'm pretty sure it's a cream and sugar.
Irish Balik, cream and sugar. Now, tell them about the weight of it.
It's light. Balik is very thin. It's like
extremely. If you haven't had a lot of Balik, it's really thin Irish porcelain. And then you have these old marks like this: green marks, brown marks, yellow marks, different ages for different marks. But this is really cool to find a little cream and sugar. So they don't bring a lot, maybe anywhere from 5 to 15 today, somewhere in that range.
Jacob, what were these actually used
There
for?
were lights, right?
A little candle.
Yeah, little fairy, little fairy light or a holding light of some sort. They got the wires on. These, I think, are old ones.
The newer ones I've seen don't.
Yeah, these are all
have
Victorian.
all these imperfections and.
Nice. These are nice. These are a nice set of little Victorian candle lights. They still have the old wires on them too. That's kind of fun.
A couple of these are different sizes. I don't know.
Another box.
I'm
Some
more.
old photographs, some postcards.
There you go.
There's another death card, Luke. You just priced a bunch of this stuff out. Oh, here's a fun Battleship postcard. Here's the Battleship Alabama postcard. There we go. We'll put a group of those together, make a nice postcard lot. Looks like a couple French postcards in here. Ooh, this is cool. Look at that. It says Corey Chrome, genuine sole leather. And it's this is an old photo postcard, but look at that car that it is driving there. That is wild. To be that old and have a card photo of it, that's kind of nice. I mean, I think that's probably an $8 to $12 card. That's a pretty neat piece.
Wow.
Hotel cards. So, oh, here's another ship. There's the Indiana. So we have two of them now.
There's another one.
Another ship. So now we have. There's the Alabama. Man, we got all these old ships just starting to stack up, guys. Okay, let's keep those separate.
It's yeah, a little extra.
Oh, here's a flood. This is fun. So, flood. Look at the oil gas station underwater in that picture of the flood. That is wild. Look at this. These are old photos. This is from the 1940s. And where is it from? This is Indiana flood scene from the 1940s, and these are really big. Look at the old Coca-Cola sign and the downtown streets. Just really interesting stuff. That is so cool.
Yeah, I think they called it.
Yeah, I like that one with the oil station. I think that would be a good card because you got all the oil collectible fields. So when you cross market, what's interesting about a card like this is that you've got more than one collector. So you got old vintage photograph collectors, and then you have someone that could be from this town, and it looks like it's Logansport, Indiana. And then you've also got the gas company people that like to collect gas-related items. So you have all these old oil pumps in the water. You can see that. And it's got the gas station. It's a Tool Oil Company. And that's just really cool. So you got the old advertising billboards on the sign. So something like that is going to bring several different groups of people. And an item like that's what you want to look for. Something that might be worth money to more than one person, compared to this, where this is just an old scene photo taken that doesn't have very interesting things in it. So this card here, I think is very, very little value. And I think this one here would be like a $10 card or something, somewhere in that range. So from 0 to 10, just because of the scene.
That's it on my box over
That's
here.
it?
Yeah.
Well, what did you get? You got some
Couple
chintz.
pieces of cut glass.
This is chintz, Josh. There was a day, I got the cup up here for this already. There was a day, and this was so popular that we would get $20, $30, $40, $50 for a cup and saucer. The same out of these plates, and then creamer would be like $50 to $75. This is all English. This says DeBerry on it, but just these floral patterns like this in this English ware used to bring so much money.
There's a little wall hanger.
Here's another one. Matched it. Oh, this guy.
Nope. No, it's just a wall. I think it's
Oh, this is a cold port. This is an English cold port. It's a month. It's got the month on there, June wall hanger, and here's your marks on the back, cold port.
And that's everything.
So how did we do? That's all. That's all the boxes. Okay, so we spent $400. Woo.
Need something to hit.
I hope these postcards do well. I don't know. We might be in trouble on this. Let's go through and show our viewers. Let's add it up. The Royal Beirut. We have the Limoges, the Fenton Burmese. It looks like the little imperial glass bird dish in the back. The Cobalt stemware, the Nippon, some opalescent glass, little Mary Gregory piece back here, probably Fenton. A little bit of miscellaneous glass on the bottom is kind of hard to sell. We have these little lights, and we have a little bit of cranberry glass, the chintz, some postcards, and then this stuff right here is, again, really kind of difficult to sell stuff in today's world. Yeah. What did you say? We're going to get how much?
I said we're gonna get a solid $250 out of this. I think we only paid $400. We're a little upside.
What'd you say? What do you think, Luke? What's your opinion?
You should open boxes before you buy them. Oh, well, I know a lot of stuff like this. Like I had a couple pieces similar to these things in the auction last week, and nobody even bought them.
Oh yeah, hey, they're stacked up right here. They're right here. There's Lucas's unsold pile from last week. He hadn't got it off the tables yet. So.
Yeah, and that cut glass or the molded glass like that just doesn't do too well at auction. And there's quite
some
a
of
few
that.
pieces of that.
Yeah, that stuff's not going to really sell for much, is it?
No, it's not.
What you got?
I said I think we're gonna be around that 400 mark. I don't see anything jumping out at me that's gonna, set it over the top, but
Papaw said we're gonna make money on the lesson we learned. All right, Luke. I didn't show him this last box over here.
I haven't seen inside this last box.
I know you guys haven't seen inside this one. So let's go ahead and open this last.
Trying to be generous.
All right, pull this
got
box.
another
Pull
box.
this box out here. I showed our viewers earlier, but you guys haven't seen this box. So we had these 2 Victorian frames that were part of the deal. You guys probably didn't see these yet. These were part of the 400.
Okay.
So there's 2 of those little fashion prints. You know, Victorian walnut frames. Here's another one, Victorian walnut frame. And then pull that box out. This is what could save us right here. This has to pull us out. We are behind the 8 ball until we get into these ornaments. So let's just run through these real quick. They're all ornaments. They're all Christmas ornaments, and it's a good time to sell them because we're getting close to Christmas. So, Josh, we have ornaments like that. We could probably, maybe we can sell these to Mamaw. She might bail us out.
We'll get them in her booth.
She can put these in her booth. Ornaments like this. These are Toll. Christmas collectibles ornament. They had $10. I don't know if they bought them at a yard sale or what they had going on, but there's Balik in here. There's Irish Dresden. The Dresden stuff usually does pretty good. So this says a Christmas tree. It's Dresden Christmas tree. Let's see what it looks like. Let's open it up. Oh, wow. Now that is gorgeous. Porcelain Christmas tree ornament. I'm surprised they don't have any tissue paper on that one. It's got just a small little spot where they didn't put tissue paper on it. Look at that. That's kind of, you got to put paper around those kind of things.
Couple Balik pieces here.
A couple Balik pieces. There's a couple more Baliks over there in the far corner. It looks like Balik down there. And what's that one?
Is.
Don't know. This could be the one. A candy cane.
Wallace Silversmith.
Wallace. It's all really high quality makers. The issue with selling this stuff at auction is you just don't know what it's going to bring. So we're going to keep this lot and see what we get out of it next week at auction. We won't sell everything here because there's just a few things that that won't make the cut. So some of this stuff right here we'll do something else with. I don't know what we're going to do. Otherwise we'll have it in a pile like this after the auction where it didn't sell. Man, well, how much did you just tell us you would give for this whole box full that we figured out at $100?
35 to 40.
She went up. She said $1.
She said $1 a piece. Now she's up. She added to it for video.
She got on camera.
Man, I'm telling you what.
I can help him out a little bit.
This is.
That's why we love her.
She's going to help us out and give us $35 for a
Teach us a good lesson.
$100 investment. But you know, hey, that's how Mamaw makes so much money.
That's right.
We're in trouble on this group. We normally wouldn't buy this.
We did help a friend.
We did help a friend.
Good friend.
And he sold us a lot of good deals in the past. This one, not so much. But, you know, we've done really well. I hope that Florida load's not like this, 'cause I haven't seen it either. Anyways, yeah, Papaw, any final words back there?
Yeah, we get close to even.
We might get there. Luke, did you learn anything from this group? What did you learn?
Add something to it to get up to your 400.
Any lessons learned, Luke?
Well, next time, just open the boxes.
Okay, so this is what we ended up having. This is the group that we pulled out that we're going to sell out of our $400 purchase. And you guys tell me. I'm going to just video it right here, kind of slow. The stacks of postcards are just different postcards and the 10 types and whatnot. So everything you're seeing will sell, like this stack here is going to sell separate, you know, from the glasses under it. And then we're just making up lots for the auction here. We split some of the Christmas ornaments out to make some more lots. And this is what we ended up with out of the $400. I mean, I think it's hopefully has a chance to make a little bit of money. Mamaw and Papaw both think we paid way too much. And Josh is unsure. Lucas says, I don't know. But we're going to see where we end up for our $400 purchase. What's our YouTube channels?
At Harville Highway Antiques and at Berner Brother Antiques.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Thank you for watching.